Good afternoon. Welcome. I'm really early, but that's okay. How's everybody doing today? Let's let's get a good shot. Hopefully. There we go. All right. Yes, y'all. I had to cut the hair. I just chopped the shit off. I really didn't have time to be trying to figure out how to style it or anything. I just went snip, 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 snip. Cut it all off, y'all. Cut it all off. Cause it was getting on my nerves. Or hair everywhere. I felt like I was a cat shedding. Seriously, y'all. For real. Good afternoon. I'm early, so we got plenty of time. I got my lemonade on deck. Really? You think so? I don't know. I split it down the middle like this and put it in two ponytails, and when chip 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 I cut it off because it was all up in my food, everything. I was like, nah, we can't be having no chantels up in here. I felt like an old cat shedding, so I was like, you know what, it's time to cut it. But it'll grow back. How's everybody doing? Welcome, Angela. How you doing? Oh yeah. I used the uh what's it called? The Garnier serum and coconut oil. That's all. And leave-in conditioner for the hair. I don't really do too much with it, but yeah, I finally was able to get my strength up because telling you, energy's been running rampant throughout the collective. Ooh, y'all. I don't know. And then I gotta deal with my own health issues too on top of that. You know, I'm gonna be straight with y'all. For the last, June? June, I was diagnosed with CHF, which is abbreviated for congestive heart failure. I'm morbidly obese, of course, but I'm steadily losing weight. I was 360 before the pandemic. Now I'm down to 295. So I'm losing weight, but health issues are rising. And living with congestive heart failure, some days is better than others. You feel me? And when I watch these women, portray themselves to be healthily obese, I say to myself, this is impossible. Because, here I am, 42 years old, suffering with a bad heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a smoker on top of that. I'm morbidly obese. So, there's no way in hell you could tell me that Chantel Foodie Beauty is not suffering from any long-term repercussions with her health. She's just not speaking about it. But I have nothing to hide. Like 2 months ago, I had a mild heart attack. That's why I haven't been very active on my channel. And I had to have a stent placed into my main aortic vein that supplies my heart with blood. And I got the scar on my wrist right there, that little dot right there. You see that? They did a catheterization. They went in through my wrist. I was awake through the procedure, and they placed a stent in my heart. I wasn't expecting that, y'all, but I'm glad they did, because the ER visit stopped after that. So I got my health on track and is under control now. So I'm able to get back to my channel. when I feel up to it. But other than that, like, it's a lot of things taking place in this world. You know? I'm serious. Like, I never thought in a million years that I would have problems with my heart. But I am a smoker, so I can't be in denial. I can't say, oh no. I was trying to run away from reality. We all run from reality in the initial phase of us being illuminated. But it's like, how bad do you want to get better? How bad do you want to heal from within? I had to sit back and ask myself that over and over and over. Because that congestive heart failure, that shit ain't no joke, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all right now, it feels like you was literally suffocating within your lungs. Like, it feels like you drowning, but you not. It's all the excess fluid and build up and back up and all that. But I'm on medicine. I'm doing much better. And it's only been 2 months, so I thank God for that. You know? How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. Oh yeah, we gonna do a compatibility spread between Amberlynried and Jade Christina Francis, I believe her name is. So with that being said, oh yeah, hold on. Where is okay. I'm gonna be using several decks, y'all. So don't mind me if I'm a hot mess. Well, I'm really not. Divine Energy Oracle between the both of them. It's something off about Amber that I've noticed, and it's not good. It's not good. She said something that was very disturbing in her recent live. How can you have an imagination but you have no imagination? You don't see things clearly, like it's just dark up there. That's a telltale sign to me that something ain't right in paradise. But enough of that. Let me turn this music down a little bit more. Okay. I'm also going to be doing an updated energy read on her. It's going to be a Celtic cross spread for her solely. But let's do her and Jade's reading first. Get that out of the way. I'm going to be using the Light Seers Tarot. Messages from the guides. We're going to be working with this. And I'm also going to pull an oracle for Amberlynried for the power, goddess power. Alright. Apathasia. Aphantasia. Okay. I'm going to have to look that up, Angela. Yeah. Because I'll be afraid to lay down and go to sleep sometimes. I haven't been sleeping very well. But it's okay. I catch a nap here and there. And then I'm re-energized, But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We got to keep it pushing, y'all. No matter what, no matter who come and who go, it doesn't matter. We got to come first. And I neglected myself for so long. It's time for me to do something different, too. I'm no longer diabetic. That's a good thing. I was able to drop my A1C naturally. I went from a 6.7 to a 5.7. All just by eliminating soda pops. Pepsi. I was the Pepsi queen, girl. I love me some Pepsi. But I know today that if I put that shit in my body, what it's going to do to me, let alone I'm still smoking and it still can be an adverse effect. So, enough about me. Let's get into Amberlynried. Gonna light some sage up. Sorry for the lighting, y'all. Right here. So that's my doctor was even shocked. She was like, how did you lower your A1C? How was you able to do it? What did you do? I said, I told you, doctor, I was gonna do it naturally. I used apple cider vinegar, Crystal Light, ginger, and I made my own concoction of a drink, and I've been drinking that for the past 5 years. So at least diabetes is not a threat to me no more. You know what I'm saying? Unlike Chantel Marie, you know, where she just refuses to acknowledge any kind of health issues in her life. I watch her and I just shake my head and like oh my God. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. I'm Maria, and this is my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with Me. Come along and take this journey with me, collective. I really would appreciate it. It's been a long one. Started this journey more than 2 years ago, but publicly I've been on this platform since 2018, and it was all due to the Three of Swords: heartache, misery, and pain. Holding on to people, places, and things that I know wasn't serving me for my highest good. And it's something inside of me that always cried out for failure, y'all. But at the end of the day, I'm a human being, just like the rest of us. We all collectively go through the same thing, just at different times. How bad do you want change? Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. It is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read into the tarot on behalf of Miss Amberlynried's greatest and highest good of all. Allow me to see what it is that Amberlyn cannot see, and in which she needs to hear to serve her, to transmute her energies, to move forward throughout her days for her greatest and her highest good of all. I thank you in advance, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. Please step forward and protect me and cover me and shield me with your love and care. And so it is, y'all. Let's get it. Welcome. We're doing a compatibility spread for Jade Francis and Amberlynried. Show me what I need to know, Spirit. The compatibility spread will consist of 6 energy cards and 1 final result and overall advice from Spirit. We're going to look at Amberlynried's side, which is her mind, body, and spirit. And so Jade Francis' side, which is her mind, body, and spirit. And in the middle is going to be a indication from overall message from Spirit at the end. So let's see what's going on with Amberlynried and her new wifey. This is the Light Seer's Tarot. I hope the lighting is good. Forgive me if it's not. I'm on my cell phone. Let's get it popping. If you're interested in your own personal private readings, I also do that as well. You can find that information and the links to payments and things of that nature in my description box. Until then, Amberlynried. She's a Capricorn. And Jade Francis is a Scorpio. She got my middle name, Jade Francis Christina. My name is Maria Christina. If I'm guided to clarify, I will. But let's see what's going on Amberlyn's side in regards towards the compatibility between the two. Are they compatible? What energies are intermingling with one another when it comes to this new connection? Spirit, show me what I need to know, please. Okay, Amberlyn. Amberlyn, mentally, she's in the Chariot position. It's all about making a decision, which road she ultimately want to go down and continue to move forward in that area. So the Chariot is coming up in her mental headspace. Physically, Page of Cups. Page of Cups is an energy where you physically want to offer your emotions to another human being. However, spiritually, where's Amberlyn at? Four of Pentacles, she's holding a lot back. She's holding on tight because the Four of Pentacles is an energy where you're afraid to release and let go. Now, Spirit has told me it's time to clarify. But let's see where Jade Francis energies is residing in regards towards compatibility-wise, mentally. Jade Francis is in the Five of Pentacles energy. And you know what the Five of Pentacles is about, y'all? It's about having that poverty consciousness, that lack mentality, those feelings as if you're never going to be good enough for anyone or anything, including yourself. So right now, Jade Francis, Wifey, she's in the Five of Pentacles mentally when it comes to this connection. So she's feeling some sort of loss or deprivation. And it's not only stemming from the new connection, it could be stemming from her past. Physically, there's something wrong going on. Seven of Swords. Physically, she's taking action to lie, manipulate some sort of situation. There's something that's going to need to be illuminated within this connection. Seven of Swords is in her physical capacity right now. Spiritually, where she's at? Spiritually, she's in the Magician energy. And the Magician energy is about taking that leap of faith, starting over, new beginnings, knowing that you are the creator of your own reality. When it comes to the compatibility between the two of them, Jade Francis is in the Magician energy, and Amberlynried is holding back a lot of things that she doesn't want this individual to know. Let's get some clarification. But the overall advice from Spirit is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups talks about having that passion and desire to offer your emotions on a new level. But you got to know how to offer that emotion spiritually to yourself, Amberlynried. Especially when the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, showing me that overall, are they compatible? We're going to see when we get some clarifications right now. Come on, Spirit. Help me out. What's going on? Why is the Chariot here? The Chariot is being clarified with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is about fulfillment, completions, endings, and new beginnings. In order to achieve this energy, Amberlynried, in regards towards finding compatibility between her and another human being, she must know how to love herself first, because that's what the Two of Cups emotionally is all about. But that won't happen until she regroups and regrounds herself and stop holding on to things of the past. Because spiritually, she's been harboring resentments and things of that nature for far too long, but yet desires this new beginning with the Ten of Pentacles, y'all. She's taking action off of her emotions in this new relationship with Jade Francis. However, there was an enlightenment recently that took place. The Tower, I told you this woman is going to go through a Tower moment. And it's not going to be pretty. Because the Tower comes to destroy whatever narrative, whatever self-deception, whatever lies, manipulation, and deceit that has been around you or other people has been trying to do to you. Is she going to be willing to let go, release and let go? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, spiritually, she has to come into alignment. The Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about reunification with like-minded individuals. At this particular time, Amberlynried is not looking at the compatibility between her and Jade Francis. And it's all due to the fact that spiritually, she's holding back certain things about herself that ultimately is going to put her in a position to go through this Tower moment, which at the end of the day is going to afford her to see with the Page of Cups that her only offering right now must start from within. Because look, the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, another Tower moment has also taken place. So we got a lot of illumination going through between the two of these individuals. In regards towards Jade Francis, why is she in the Five of Pentacles? Because the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is an energy where you can be possessive. You can have the ability to sexually be attracted to someone, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you feel wholeheartedly about that individual. Because remember, the Seven of Swords is popped up in Miss Francis's energy in regards towards this connection with Amberlynried. Why? Because there has been an illumination. There has been a Tower moment that took place on Amber's side. However, we have another Tower. And that Tower is the truth being told and being known. When it comes to self-deception, Seven of Swords, what is Jade Francis's ulterior motives when it comes to receiving information and speaking her truth? Is she manipulating Amberlynried? Page of Wands. Someone has already addressed this with her and is putting her in a position to see things differently with this Tower. And that's why the Magician is here. The Magician is here on her end because compatibility-wise, I don't believe that they are on the same page and the same level when it comes to offering each other anything at this particular time, because there's a lot of work that needs to go in to getting in alignment with your mind, body, and spirit. Two of Cups is about a new union, a new relationship that's forming. However, if you don't have a relationship with yourself, and if you can't understand spiritually what are you holding on to that's preventing you from getting with like-minded individuals with this Three of Cups energy, you will continue to repeat the same lessons and mistakes over and over again. As far as Jade Francis is concerned, the Magician is all about she can dip in and dip out at any time she chooses. You know why? Because the Seven of Swords, there's something fishy about her energy, and it has something to do with her past that's holding her back and keeping her from seeing her potential, especially when it comes to showing her true colors. The Knight of Wands goes after what he wants, and she absolutely went after Amberlynried. But at what cost? At what cost is this going to cost the both of them? She has the Sun clarifying this Magician energy. The Sun also is representation of illumination, opening your eyes to see things for what they are and not what you want them to be. Sometimes when you try to bullshit yourself and you try to bullshit the bullshitter, at the end of the day, the only one that's going to get played is you, enslaved. So compatibility wise, they not compatible in regards towards offering their emotions towards one another. Are they compatible towards lying and manipulating and deceiving themselves from the truth? Absolutely. Because the Knight of Wands comes in fast, comes in quick, comes in with an energy that's fierce. That's that fire energy. And here we go with the lack mentality that Jade Francis is possessing. Five of Pentacles, not feeling worthy and good enough, but presenting herself as this Knight of Wands coming in to save the day. Amberlynried, physically, she's been offering her emotions to Jade Francis. However, with the Tower clarifying the Page of Cups, there's some shit that she needs to address within her own spirit, if anything is to progress. And this Four of Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy right there. So spiritually, Amberlynried, she's in the Four of Pentacles holding back on a lot of things, especially when it comes to communicating with like-minded individuals, not wanting to open herself up to what it is and not what she is trying to create it to be. But the overall message is the Knight of Cups. You gotta love yourself first, Spirit. Thank you. But it's hard to love yourself, especially in this day and age, with the Five of Wands coming through, clarifying the energy between them two. The compatibility, they not compatible emotionally. Physically, possibly. Five of Wands talks about having that drive to always want to be in competition to prove yourself. And between the both of them, they're in the Five of Wands energy, meaning no one is going to win in this particular situation. Because it all boils down to the Two of Cups. Look, come on, I shit you not. Thank you, Spirit. Both decks that I use for their reading, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So you know what 2 and 2 adds up to? It adds up to the Four of Cups. Boredom and discontent between the two of them within this relationship. So I would have to say no. They are not compatible in no way, shape, or form. And I close this compatibility spread out with love and light, truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. Let's keep it moving, and we're going to move right on into the oracle for both of them and get right into Amberlynried's Celtic Cross spread to see energetically what has shifted, changed. But basically the compatibility has said enough in regards towards where Amberlyn is at right now. She done seen the truth. She know the reality in regards towards this connection between her and Jade Francis is not going to long-term work out. But nonetheless, let's keep it moving and get some messages from the guides and Divine Energy Oracle to see what else Amberlynried needs to keep up front. Show me what I need to know, Spirit. What is Amber's Divine Energy Oracle invitation, please? Thank you in advance. What does she need to know right now to serve her to move forward? Because there's a sadness and a darkness that's consuming this woman. Every time I watch her lives, I can feel it and see it. Something ain't right. Amberlynried, she don't want to speak on it. She's holding back. Four of Pentacles. Because spiritually, she's not in tune with her energy. She doesn't know. You feel me? All right, y'all. Let's see what Spirit has to say for her. It's time for Amberlynried to face her adversaries. Divine Energy Oracle. Is this something normally Amberlynried does? Absolutely not. And that's just plain fact. So thank you, Spirit, for bringing this to the forefront. Amberlynried, if you listening right now, you have to face your adversaries. And that's that woman that's looking back at you in the mirror. You are your worst enemy. Alright, let's find the message in the book. Get a deeper understanding. If I can find it. Face your adversaries. Y'all can't find. Really? Really? I know how to read, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Face your adversaries. Where is it? What page are you on? Okay. Number 81. Got you. Dang. Amberlynried, your oracle messages. Face your adversaries. Are you remaining passive in the face of people or circumstances that morally and ethically or even physically offend or disrespect you? Are you wondering whether to speak up or to remain silent to avoid serious confrontation? This is a powerful juncture in your soul's development where you are being asked to commit to your soul's value and let others know what is not acceptable to you in the most loving way possible. Your divine energy is calling you to step up away from disturbing or threatening situations, but still respond to the violations at hand with a blend of heart and mind. Is there just reason to take offense, or are you interpreting things in the wrong way? Ask your higher self for clarity, your divine invitation. Amberlynried, be as objective as possible when interpreting perceived violations, and use neutral and wise outside counsel as a sounding board. Lay the facts out and study them, and talk it over with a trusted, clarified friend as you look for unconscious patterns both in your adversary and in yourself. Seek to understand your opposition's needs and motives, but also strive for clarity about your own desires and reasonings as you work to avoid judgment and self-righteousness. In other words, listen to your heart, but respond with a cool head. That's your oracle, divine energy oracle, invitation from Spirit, Amberlynn. Closing out your compatibility read. Let's go ahead and get Frances messages from her guides. Her guides, excuse me. Because I really want to do the full Celtic cross spread to see what's going on between her and Becky, because I just get this distinct feeling that she's regretting the decisions that she's made, and also she has to come to a better understanding about who her adversaries are. She's her worst enemy at this particular time, y'all. In regards towards Jade Francis's message, oracle message. Release toxic relationships. Wow. Oh, God. Huh. How about that, y'all? Release toxic relationships. So, is it safe to say that Jade Francis is no longer in the equation when it comes to the new wifey narrative? You heard it here first. Something is taking place. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's in the magician energy, and if she's trying to start new beginnings, and with all the drama that has unfolded, Spirit needs you to know right now, Jade Francis, it's time for you to release this toxic relationship and get right with your own self. Feel me? Let's get it, y'all. Hold on. Wow. I'm like, really? What page are you on? Where you at? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Release. Where are you? Page 88. Okay, here we go. Message from your guides, wifey. In order for a soul to thrive, it needs to be in an environment of love and harmony. That Five of Pentacles she's mentally in right now, that lack mentality, that doesn't sound like she's in an environment of love. So it's time, wifey, to release yourself from this toxic relationship, even though you put yourself in it. When there is a discordance or imbalance, the soul suffers, and the body is often left with emotional or physical pain. Oftentimes, souls like you who are making progress on their spiritual path will attract others who may be drawn to your light and can siphon off your energy, leaving you feeling depleted and empty. Absolutely. It is always the first impulse of the evolved soul to want to assist their fellow travelers who seem to be struggling. But there comes a time when you must realize that their path and your path have little in common, and that it is best that you part ways. Sometimes a soul will be brought into your journey just so you can prove to yourself that you have the wherewithal to release them. Toxic relationships come in all forms and can be detrimental in many ways. In your life, attempt to release those who are not in accordance with your being and do not inspire your soul. You may need to restructure your sense of healthy boundaries with people in your life. Do not allow your kindness to be mistaken as an entry for others to mistreat you. Life is too short to be with others who are not enjoying the adventure and aren't helping you co-create a world that you want to live in, Jade Francis. And that is your oracle message in respects in regards towards the compatibility between you and Amberlynried. Amberlynried got to face her own demons, and you got to release those demons from within you. I close your reading out with love and light. Let's move right on in to Amberlyn's Celtic cross spread. I'll be using the Rider-Waite original deck, tarot deck for that, for those energies and messages. And I'll be clarifying with the Morgan Greer mini tarot. All right. So let's get into it. And I'm also gonna pull Amberlyn a goddess power at the end of her reading. So let's see where she's at. Right here, right now. Spirit of the Most High Divine, I humbly come to you and ask you on behalf of Amberlynried's greatest and highest good to show me what it is that she needs to know to serve her right now in this moment in time, moving forward. I thank you in advance, Spirit, for any messages that will be received. And so it shall be, y'all. She's in the tower. She's going through a tower right now, y'all. Amberlyn, girlfriend, let me tell you, illumination has been bestowed upon you. You done seen the signs, and you've avoided them, but you can't avoid the tower. The tower's gonna come crashing down every little inkling of what you have created in order for you to transform your energy. The energy that's crossing her right now is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is an energy where she's very defensive at this time, protecting herself from anyone and anything, doesn't want to allow anyone in to give her proper advice. And it's all stemming from the tower taking place in her current position. Spirit needs you to be strong, Amberlynried. What are you fearing? You fearing not being able to see things from a different perspective, which is true. You have already admitted to yourself that you have problems seeing things from a different perspective. And with the Hangman in the reverse, that's proven to me that you're right where you need to be, especially when it comes to that tower. Consciously right now, you very aware with the Ten of Swords that you've been stabbed in the back. You've stabbed yourself in the back. The Ten of Swords is an energy that we hold on to and keep us from growing spiritually. But at the end of the day, Spirit needs you to get out of your own way Amberlynried, the Eight of Swords, right here, right now. I don't see no emotions. I don't see any connection between you and Becky. This is all about you, girlfriend. Amberlynried, you in your head, you creating your own misery. With the Eight of Swords, you mentally entrapped right now. When all you got to do is set yourself free. Stop holding yourself back by blocking your blessings with the Seven of Wands. Then I say you blocking your blessings? No new growth, no new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse, y'all. And that's just indicating to me that Amberlynried, you got a lot to work on. Let's clarify that Tower. Why is the Tower here? The good thing is, I see the strength. I see the strength. That's that Leo energy coming through. So you have the potential to free yourself. But you got to figure out why you keep holding yourself back. Why you don't want to see things differently. What is it inside of you that continues to cry out for failure, Amberlynried? Clarify that Tower, please. Wow. Oh my God. Still refusing to see this tower, this illumination, this thing that is ultimately here to set you free. The tower is not good nor bad, Amberlynried, but you refuse to release yourself from the shackles that you have placed yourself in. Eight of Swords is clarifying this tower moment, so you playing victim right now. You blaming everybody else but yourself. Give me more. The Emperor. The Emperor is an energy that you must embody and consume yourself with in order to free yourself from whatever prison you have shackled yourself down mentally in. Because the truth has come and it's knocking everybody out of your life right now, Amberlynried. It's time to take authority back over your life. Are you willing to do that with the Seven of Swords, with the Seven of Wands? Absolutely not. You still on your pity pot. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse is an attitude of ungratitude. Not the Nine of Cups in the reverse is actually blocking you from seeing your true potential when it comes to allowing people, places, and things into your life to help integrate you, to give you the strength to move forward. It's a slow process. Knight of Pentacles is clarifying this strength energy. You want nothing to do with finding that inner strength, that backbone that you have to find on your own. Wow. The Hangman in the reverse. Unwilling to see things differently in regards towards this tower moment that has been taking place. You had 3 towers in your reading. What's going on, girlfriend? Amberlynried. You can continue to present yourself that you're in chariot mode, that you made a decision, that you're going to continue to go down the path that you chose. But in reality, you're not looking at things differently. And therefore, the universe is going to continue to send whoopings upon your ass and put you in a position to make you feel this Ten of Swords energy right here. That's why you fear looking at things differently. Because once you know, you can't go back to not knowing, Amberlynried. And with the Ten of Swords, consciously, you're holding on to the misery, pain, and suffering that you have endured thus far in your life. The Three of Cups is clarifying what you got to do to put yourself in position. You got to find people emotionally on your level that's grounded, safe, and secure in order to help free you from the self-imposed prison that you have put yourself in. Overall advice is the Eight of Swords being clarified again with the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups got nothing to do with a relationship between you and another human being, Amberlynried. The Two of Cups is basically an invitation to set yourself free from the unhappiness and the undwellings that you have placed yourself in by isolating yourself and thinking that you know what's best for you. When in reality, It's been a slow process finding your inner strength. Ultimately, the King of Wands is coming through again. Passion, enthusiasm, drive, manipulative, very manipulative as well. Something in which you have displayed not only to yourself but to your whole entourage of people watching you. You're stuck here, Amberlynried, and spirit needs you to get right with you in order for you to have any passion and desire for any new relationships with another human being. You got to figure out what is your process in setting yourself free. That's going to be difficult with the Two of Swords, because all you got to do is remove the blindfolds. But you refuse to take the blindfolds off and make a decision, Amberlynried. And that's what's blocking your blessings. With the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, we got the Fool in the reverse, unwilling to take a leap of faith. Despite having the Eight of Wands, having the opportunity to travel, to communicate effectively. Yet and still, what do, Amberlynried? You turn your cheek and your face to the true needs, which is that Ace of Pentacles, lies, deception, and deceit. Seven of Swords, again, lying to yourself, allowing people to use, manipulate, and abuse you on a financial level. And you're going to continue to lose financially if you don't take that leap of faith. It begins and it ends with you, Amberlynried. Let's go ahead and close out this reading with love and light and get you your Goddess Power Oracle. I want to thank you for coming through, guys. Now, let's see what Goddess comes through for you, Amber. I might have to do Becky a reading solely on just for herself, because Becky is nowhere to be found in this reading, y'all. I'm sorry, but I didn't see any energy that is affiliated with that connection. This was all about Amberlynried and the torment that she's creating for herself right now, and the multiple losses that she's going to continue to inflict upon herself if she doesn't take that leap of faith to change some things. Let's get it. Final message. We have Epona. Wise leadership is needed at this time. Absolutely, I agree, Spirit. Thank you. All right. Your Goddess Power invitation in regards towards your energy shifts, imbalances, and balances that needed to be shifted and sifted. Wise leadership is needed at this time. Your empowerment message. Stepping into the world with a sense of surety and positive self-worth is what's called for now. Epona, the Celtic Roman horse goddess of leadership and guidance, offers you her wisdom. Know that you have what it takes to heed it. You can do anything you place your attention on, and you'll find it easy to accomplish what's needed for your intentions to take form. Whether you are aware of this or not, the way you manage your accomplishments and even the way you handle failures and losses is modeling the way forward for others. There is a wisdom growing within you. Being true to who you are and placing integrity and humility equal to enthusiasm makes you a wise leader indeed, one that the goddess Epona is so proud of. Your alignment message. Being overly assertive and determined to take action is not in your favor at this time. If you feel afraid of making a mistake or worried that you will somehow compromise yourself or disappoint someone else, consider this a time to regroup and assess the details. As the goddess Epona knows, not all paths are meant to be explored. Not all battles are meant to be fought. Not all opportunities will pan out. Beware of the tendency to overreach. You have come a long way, and the best leader knows when to take a break. Your task is to hold back and breathe deeply, trusting fully that when the time comes to act, the goddess Epona will guide you. You don't want to act too soon out of fear and insecurity or even by hubris, as you will surely slip and lose your stance. Take heart, for this is the perfect moment for a time out to see what Goddess Epona truly has for you. The divine has you safe and secure. You just need to wait. Patience, guidance, and understanding begins and ends with you. We're going to pull a message from her, guys, and close this reading out with love and light. Thank you, Spirit. What's the message for Amber? Oh, God. Death is an illusion, Amberlynried. You think that things that fall to the wayside, things that leave your life, that is the end? No. Spirit wants you to know. Death is only the beginning. And the illusions that you are continuing to perpetuate through the Seven of Swords, Amberlynried, and the Eight of Swords. You are ultimately fulfilling your own destiny by not believing in yourself at this particular time. Spirit needs you to know death is just an illusion. So what is your reality, Amberlynried? Excuse me. The death of the physical vessel exists. There is a beginning, a middle, and an end to every life form, whether it is measured in minutes, days, years, or decades. It is the nature of the molecules of this earthly plane to have an end date. The death of the conscious energy or soul of the vessel, however, is an illusion. But because it can't be seen or measured, and because there is no instrument to detect it, many humans question the ability of consciousness to survive the death of the vessel. Just because the limitation, excuse me, y'all. Oh, unexpected phone call. Whoopsie. Alright. Just because the limitations of the brain aren't able to explain the intricate dance between the physical dimension and the spiritual dimensions doesn't negate its existence. Spirit uses the illusion of death as a tool, and it manifests itself as grief. This card is coming to you because you need assistance with feelings of loss. Humans and animals die. Relationships and careers end. But the brave soul is one that turns the loss into a learning experience for not only its own benefit, but for the benefit of others. Grief is real. Mourning the absence of something that is no longer of the physical is a natural response. Learning your grief and helping others with their grief is one of the most important events that a soul can experience on earth, because grief is not possible in the spirit realm. Spirit knows that the bonds of love never die, and that the souls are no longer manifesting or physical or more alive. And with you, then was even possible in the earth dimension. Your conscious mind has trouble with this concept, but know that the reunion with your spirit family is also illusions, because in reality, you've never been separated. Please acknowledge this fact as you work through any loss at this particular time, Amberlynried. Death is an illusion. And you're going through a death and grieving process, because the tower came out 3-4 times for you, girl. And those were your messages from the guides. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming through. I'm Maria. Peace, love, and walk in grace. Until next time. Later.